Hi, my name is Debra R. Richardson of Debra R. Richardson LLC, and I work with you to help you clean up your vendor data, clean up your vendor processes so that you pay the right vendor. Now, this vendor master file tip of the week is part of the year-end tips because typically right after Thanksgiving, the year-end kind of starts with that year-end rush kind of starts with a bang. And so this is right before Thanksgiving, so I'm probably going to end up with 6 tips altogether for you. But in any event, this week's tip is create standardized responses for FAQs at year end. And we have all been there when vendors or internal team members will continue to contact the help desk asking questions, hoping to get the answer that they really want. And so they'll keep calling back until they get it. Well, they can't do that if you have standardized responses and you give those to all of the team members that handle inquiries either on the phone or via email. And then that way, all of the team members are saying the same thing. And it really helps them out too because now they have a place to go where they can copy and paste a response to put in the email, or they can say it as a script. So let me illustrate what I think is a great way to document that. So here is a table of contents. So I've made it a part of a desktop procedure. And so here's a clickable table of contents. And what this does is it will include the standardized responses for the specific question. So what you can have here is the actual question, and then when they click it, then they will get the response. Now I have I have a template, and so this is very generic. You can customize it based on your company, your responses, and or your processes. And I do want to bring up really quick, and I usually don't do this, but this is the template that I have, and here is the table of contents. And all you have to do is click it and it'll take you to that particular question. And so not a lot here, but once you get into yours, you could have quite a few. And the way that it does it with a table of contents, in case you're not familiar with it, is it does it based on styles. And so you just make the questions the style, and it'll pick the correct style, and it'll pick it up in the table of contents, whatever that may be. All right, so I just want to show you that real quick. It'll help out a lot, save a lot of time. Everyone's saying the same thing. Now, I do have this template along with 21 other templates and resources and vendor setup forms that you can get a jump start on, right? You don't have to start from scratch in my vendor setup and maintenance toolkit. And I will put a link to that in the description of this video. So check it out if you're interested. All right, so if you like more information on how to improve your vendor process, please go to my website at debrarrichardson.com for free and paid tools to avoid fraud, regulatory fines, and bad vendor data. Knew I would get that out eventually. So good luck, and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for next week's Vendor Master File tip of the week.